Hello, my name's Jim, and today we're going to talk about death, suicide, and why old people linger on the planet before they go. And I'm getting up there, so I'm allowed to talk about that subject. Uh, at the end of the day, us people, us humans, we perceive the afterlife as death, but the people there don't. It's not. And this came to Colleen and I slowly as we were doing studies where we put all those recorders out around the house and we record those invisible people talking to us, answering questions, mostly talking amongst themselves. We record it, we play the recorders back, we hear it, we make notes, we do it again. At one point, I was, this is 8 or 9 years ago, I was talking about our father's death. And a woman made a strange comment. No one really dies. They just go to a different place. That's what she told us. Well, Colleen and I hear this, eyes wide open. I do another study, and I repeat that. No one really dies. They just go to a different place. And we record an astonished woman. How does he know that? Us humans aren't supposed to know everything. So apparently whoever made that initial comment, that woman, she was out of step a little bit, but hey, we got it, we know it. There was another time I was asking about our father after he had passed. And a different female responds, "Wait a minute, Jim. No one dies." And that's where I'm going today. On that whole subject of death, at one point I asked, well, I state you're pain-free after death. And one guy says, "I didn't know about that." As if I'm completely wrong. And a man next to him says, "Somebody needs woke up." Yeah, they pick on me a little bit, a lot more than they pick on Colleen. It was curious in Colleen's house that people know the way they move from one place to another. This woman knows. We just heard it. Colleen didn't spark this. A woman says, "One of the kids strangled me." So that's how she passed. People know it. They understand it. They know if it was a car accident. They know if it was murder. At one point, Colleen asks, she asked her father, was it as scary as he thought it was going to be to die? He was frightened of dying. Two men respond. I'm not sure if either one of them is our father, but it's hard to tell with the voices in the afterlife. Not everybody sounds like you would expect them to sound. Is it as scary as he thought to die? A man says, "No, it isn't." And another man says, "No, it wasn't." Perhaps it was our father. No, it wasn't. At one point, I'm in Colleen's house. We're doing a very rare joint study together. I'm sitting in her living room, and I ask, why do some humans die quick, like in a car crash, and other people linger? A woman responds, "There's a system. It has to be." A man responds, and this is probably my favorite. Some passages are quiet. Sounds pretty good. And another guy responds, I know that's the final plan. Why do some humans die quick and others linger? A man responds, certain things you shouldn't know. And another one says, I'll tell you, it's not allowed to be talked about. Colleen's asking about her mother-in-law. She's very old and very sick at the time. Why do people linger? A man right there says to her, right now, she's lingering. Yeah, we know. Another guy says, cause she can. Why do people linger? This guy says, cause you don't pick your time. All right, I'd buy that. When we come back here to the planet from the afterlife, most of us we have a job to do here while we're living as humans. And most of us have a job in the afterlife too. This never ends, peeps. We just keep going and going. Colleen wonders out loud to her house, if people are finished their work here as humans, why would they continue living? The person says, you can't have it all. Another man says, effort is important. And another fella says, it's part of the original work. On suicide, and almost everything is negative about suicides. It's not a good place to go. Don't go there. Colleen asks, what happens when people commit suicide? A woman responds, they get downstream. Colleen suggests that committing suicide is simply their time to go. A woman sternly replies, that is not correct. And a male gently tells her, always know that you can come back. I'm a little confused with that. I'm not sure if he means always know that you can go back to the afterlife, or always know that you can come back here as a human. Either way, at least he was trying to be gentle about it. Colleen's, she's up at her mother's house with the recorders after our father died. And she asked about a guy by the name of Max. He was the builder of that particular house. He was the contractor. And he committed suicide just before the house was finished. Colleen's asking about him. About the suicide. And a male responds to her with one word. Darkness. I think we've all known somebody who committed suicide. I've known a few people. And it's our group in the afterlife, they put a lot of effort into us humans. They're with us wherever we go. They're trying to protect us. They're trying to help us. And for us to decide to off ourselves just pisses them off. And rightfully so. Take care of yourselves, people. That's what I got for you today. Please subscribe. Stay healthy. Stay warm. See you soon. Thanks.